What is up, POW fam? Welcome to day 49 of Countdown to FIDE 100. My name is Paul Emmanuel Habaradas, aka Paul POW, and 1972 is what I can say the best year in the chess history. Probably like that, because this is the World Championship match of Bobby Fischer and Boris Spassky, dubbed as the match of the century. Every chess player has knew about this match of Fischer and Spassky. Yeah, I know it's crazy and all, but I want to take a look about this, and let's just say that it's I don't have a script anyway, but this game is between Bobby Fischer and Boris Spassky. And this is the most notable game in 1972. Apparently, at least 8 out of 10 is Fischer-Spassky. Now, let's take a look on the match of the century, 1972 World Championship match, Fischer-Spassky. The game starts with c4, an English opening. Then there goes Spassky with e6. Starting usually knight f3. And then d5. It's like the same as e4, e6, d4, d5. Something like this. I don't know why I just don't like to do d5. Yeah. Then I can say that it's gonna be a transition. It's gonna transition to Queen's Gambit decline. So d4 and knight f6. It's like the same as d4, d5, or d4, knight f6, c4, e6, knight f3, and d5. But c4 goes first after all. Then knight c3, bishop e7, bishop g5, castles, e3, h6, bishop h4, b6, and then they takes. Okay, knight offering can be fine after all. There will be a few variations, by the way, but I'll try my best to break it down. Hold on. Yeah. So instead of going this, because it's probably stuck in here, and what else? You can go knight. The book move is bishop, but he tries for knight takes d5. The threat. His plan is to take it and then he can put it back, so there will be like a protection, or maybe he can go knight and try to protect with this. So Fischer has no choice but to exchange, and then they exchange again. However, instead of going knight and then bishop here, knight c6, castles, bishop b7, it goes on to take this, queen takes e7, and then knight takes d5, e takes d5. So that could have been good because of this pawn, but I want to know what if he goes knight. Let's see, there might be an opening. So it goes bishop takes h4, knight takes h4, queen takes d5, bishop e2, queen a5, queen d2, queen g5, knight f3, and then he tries to take it. So it's like poisonous. Rook g1, queen h3, rook g3, queen f5, bishop d3, queen f6, bishop e4, c6, queenside castle, king h8, rook d g1, bishop b7, knight e5, rook g8, rook f3, and he has to take it. I think it's going to white and it's going to win. So knight f7 check, king h7, and so on. That's the opening I've heard. We're not there yet on the computer variations. That's what I've heard on the openings book. goes with bishop takes, and then it goes queen takes, so they exchange. Rook c1, bishop e6, queen a4, okay. And then c5. Well, that's fine after all. So queen a3, trying to pin the queen. So, and if he takes it, that's a blunder, so it's gonna lose the queen. So what have we been? Rook c8 could do the trick, and then there's a tons of openings. Most of them played bishop e2, and 46 probably. It goes a5, castle, knight to d7, and d takes e5, and probably black is going to win. So rook c3, rook cb8, knight to e1, queen to f6, rook c2, a4, knight d3, c4, knight f4, d4, takes, rook, d takes e3, f takes e3, queen takes b2, check, king h7, queen takes b2, rook takes, and yeah, white is going to win here. We're not gonna go it any further. I think the openings book trolled me. Whoops. Back to bishop b5. There's a6, and then d takes c5, b takes c5. They exchange. So castles. Wow. Okay. I know he's gonna castle because if he takes it, he's gonna lose the rook, and he has to go knight. And what would be no more? Whoops, that's not the one. It just goes back. There's no more openings book. Terrible. I guess you can go back here. Okay, back to rook a7. Bishop e2, knight to d7, knight to d4. Okay. For context, you cannot take it because he's gonna lose the rook, and then king h7. That's bishop, probably. Okay, back to queen f8. There's knight takes, f takes. Whoops. No. We're too early. e4, d4. Okay, I feel it. There's something interesting. He didn't do like this. What I see is he can go bishop, but the opening book has no more to say because it's already in the middle game. So probably bishop here to try for this diagonal pin. It's already been double pawn, so e4 invites black to get himself a double pawn, but Spassky, nope. Then Fischer goes f4, queen e7, e5, rook b8, bishop c4, king h8, queen h3, and knight f8. And now we're finally made to the computer variation. Okay, knight f8 is fine, but what are the opening books? Okay, b3, and then a5, f5, e takes, rook takes, knight h7, rook cf1, queen d8, queen g3, rook e7, and all the stuff. However, that was the one. Okay, but everyone is rook takes b2, bishop takes e6, rook c7, bishop b3, a5, queen d3, a4, bishop, rook, and white's position will have a slight advantage here. No more openings book. I can go bishop, threatening checkmate here. So what can black do? He can go knight f8. And then can I go keep it chair? I cannot risk doing keep it chair. It's gonna lag a lot. It's gonna be terrible. Okay, back to it. With knight f8, b3. Now white is having a much advantage, but it's gonna be much, I think, with rook c2, rook e8, g4, knight to d7, g5, g6, bishop d3, rook g8, queen check, queen h7, and yeah, the only move is to take probably rook here, check. King, something like that. Alright, back to b3. a5, f5, e takes, rook takes, knight h7, rook cf1, queen d8. How long are we now? 10 minutes, okay. Queen g3, rook e7, h4, rook bb7, e6, rook c7, rook bc7. Oops, not that one. No more variations. Queen e5, queen e8, a4, queen d8, rook 1, f2, queen e8. So it's probably like going... Nope. He's going back and forth. Something like that. Rook 2, f3, queen d8, bishop d3, queen e8. I have no clue why Spassky moves there back and forth. And he's like threatening queen g7. And if he tries to rook it, I don't know. But there's a lot of threats. Queen, maybe he goes to rook f7 and then tries to take it with rook takes e6. So probably rook f7, rook e6, and then he's gonna checkmate on queen g7. So queen e4, knight f6, sacrifices. Yes, he sacrificed that rook, so he takes it. Rook takes, king g8, and bishop c4. Oh my, it's no more. He can go bishop b5, and then queen f8. Rook takes, king takes, queen f5, king g7, bishop d7, and rook b7. So yeah, I think it's already winning. So Beverly's gonna go queen. He goes to king here. Goes, oh, so if he cannot go there, the only good move is here. So he's gonna take it. What are good moves? King, self-pinning. No. He's not going to. He's gonna check. Oh, so regardless he loses the rook. Okay. So let's find out. With this one, Spassky resigned, and that is crazy. On the match of the year, match of the century rather. If the game would have been continued, there's queen g8, queen e5, rook h7, e7. He has to lose the queen, rook g7, and rook g2. What I wonder, if he goes check, he can go rook. He can try to take it in the possible game continuation. Oh, so it might be a bad idea. Something like that. Okay, queen f4 resigned, and Spassky resigned, and eventually Bobby Fischer won the World Championship and became the first US chess player to win the World Championship. I think so far he is the only one yet in the US. Fabiano Caruana was like the closest one in 2018 when the Classical 12 games ended in a draw, and then Magnus Carlsen won the 3 tie breaks, something like that. Alright, that should be it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe and become a Patreon member at patreon.com/Paul POW. And don't forget to also subscribe to my vlog channel, POW Vlogs. Follow me on Twitch, Paul Habaradas, X, Paul Habaradas, TikTok, Paul Habaradas, Instagram, Paul Power YT, Threads, Paul Power YT, Facebook, Paul Power YT, and join the Discord community as well. And may as well... something stuck in my tooth. May as well you get also 20% off when you click the link in the description on Chess Mood. But that should be it for today. I'll see you tomorrow for the countdown to FIDE 100.